Gosie, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're having a little DIY moment because I discovered that I have like an artsy craftsy side and I want to make a use of her. So I will be recreating, or at least trying to recreate, Pinterest inspired or TikTok inspired trendy DIYs, and I've only made 3. I chose like the easiest ones, and let me know if you want more videos like that because I have more DIYs that I would like to try. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Also make sure you stay until the end for up close results of how everything turned out. So the first DIY I chose were these aesthetic jewelry trays that I've seen everywhere on Pinterest. It seemed super easy, but I obviously managed to mess things up. So I used my old math homework and cut it into a heart shape to have some sort of a template. And then I shaped the air dry clay into heart. And I made 2, plus I made 1 round clay and 1 like random little ring. And I've seen people making edges smoother with water, but I forgot about it, which was a mistake. So I let it dry for around like a day, and then what happened? So basically turned out that the edges of the round clay weren't sticking, so that one was totally a failure, but I used it anyway and I just painted them. I painted these heart-shaped ones into like these pink Y2K hearts, and the leftover of the round tray I painted into like this pink yin-yang thing, and I painted The second DIY were famous clay rings that I'm sure you have probably seen everywhere right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I've tried making clay rings before, but those ones turned out so bad, and I've made a few crucial mistakes, so I've learned something out of that and I have my tips. So first thing is to buy like Fimo soft line, because they have like regular clay and they also have soft clay. So get the soft one if you are like me and you have no power in your hands, because that will just make everything much easier. And I've made a lot of different shapes and I'm a pretty bad explainer, so I'll just let you watch what I'm doing and insert what was my inspiration for that. Another thing is I've mixed different colors for this more like unique look, and then I just pop them in the oven according to instructions, and after that I used this varnish also from Fimo to make them look shiny, and I left rings to dry for a few hours. The last DIY was super self-explanatory, so I basically made a foam strap and I just put some beads in the elastic, and then after I was done, I made a couple knots and attached it to this like buckle thingy, and I didn't film it, but I used a lighter to melt the edge of the elastic to make sure everything is nice and secured. Alright, so now it's time for the results. So let's start with the jewelry trays. So here's how they turned out. I think this one is my favorite. I think this one turned out the best. And here's this thing. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I just didn't feel like throwing it out. And this is the ring. Nothing crazy. Nothing special, just a very basic ring. I will maybe later use this varnish thing to make it shiny, just like I did with the clay rings. So here are all the rings that I made. It took me like 2 to 3 hours to make all of them, but I think it's like 24 of them. So I would honestly suggest making like a batch and make like a lot of them, because obviously not all of them will turn out fine, so you will have more to pick up from, and if you only make a few, you are risking that none of them is going to turn out good. So I categorize them. So this category is like absolute trash. Like for example, this one doesn't even fit any of my fingers, and these are like so uneven. Like for example, this one, like what the heck this even is. Here are the kind of like meh ones, the ones that like I could maybe even wear but like cover the fact that they are so like uneven. Like for example, from the front, I feel like this one looks fine, but here, what's going on? And here we have the ones that I think turned out fine, so I'm just going to try them on and show. And the last DIY project was the phone strap, and this is how mine turned out. I think she's really pretty, I really like her, and I'm just going to attach her to my phone. So that is everything I have for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already, and let me know if you want more videos like this, because I just have so many more things that I want to try. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and take care of yourself. I will see you in my next video. Bye.